I'm working on leaving videos more often, so that means that whenever I can fit it in, I'm going to fit it in. Yesterday was my birthday, and I made a video. I just left the gym. I had on my birthday tiara. It was a beautiful day after I went to the gym. After that, I did some work for my clients. I've completed one of those assignments. I'm working on the other one today. And after that, I just spent the time by the water and on the water as well. I thought I would have been on a yacht in Miami for this birthday. I came pretty close. I got on the water and I got on a boat, but it wasn't a yacht. All good. I got on the water. It was just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day and evening that I had. So today I have some runarounds to do. Again, as I mentioned, I have to finish that client's work. We are getting some sponsorship for her. I just want to remind you of the upcoming event that I spoke about in the video yesterday. So if you haven't seen that video, I mentioned that there will be an upcoming presentation, and it's for non-profits and churches only. I work with for-profits as well, but this upcoming presentation that will be taking place on September 20th will be for non-profits and churches only. And there is a slight difference, yet it's major, because if nonprofits don't know how to approach sponsors with their value, they can be at risk of losing their nonprofit status. So this presentation is where you could come ask questions about sponsorship and how to secure sponsors. Like, this is the time for that. I will be doing this event in collaboration with Valerie Winter Wilson. Okay, so she's bringing in her connections with the nonprofits. I'm speaking to the nonprofits right now. Register to attend this presentation. To register, you go to my website, my first and last name, robertavigilance.com, depending if you're using a desktop, your phone, but the link is at the bottom. You click on nonprofit organization, I believe it's called, or you just look for the word nonprofit. You click on it, and then it has the details there, and you register. Ask your questions. Nonprofit, you are again doing great work. I mentioned that in the other video. So if you missed that video, what I've said, and I just want to expand on that a bit, is that I understand the many plights that are in the world. So you're maybe fighting for people, it could be men or women, who have been sexually assaulted. You could be advocating for social services. There are so many things that, so many reasons nonprofits exist. But the thing is that they lack the funding, so they can't do it anymore. They can't help nobody. They cannot expand. They can't hire staff. They're just stuck. Grants are cut. So many budgets are cut. So how do you get the funding to do the things that you want to do? How do you fulfill your mission? How do you move your mission forward? So sponsorship can help you in reaching your goals. Sponsorship can help you open more doors, reach more people, gain more visibility, pay your staff, pray for whatever it is that you need to keep your nonprofit up and running. So this is the time to come and ask those questions. This is not about donations and grants and things that you believe you know. Right? Bring those questions, and don't come in here telling me when you come to the presentation, like, yes, we have sponsors. I hear this a lot because I've reached out to nonprofits. I've spoken with founders like, yeah, we already have sponsors. But how do you keep your sponsors? What value do you return to your sponsors? And then they say, well, we're giving them some ads. We're doing some advertisement for them. Like, first of all, how much money are you using to put towards your sponsorship activation to return value to the sponsor? Are you in compliance with the IRS? Are you putting yourself at risk of losing your nonprofit status? These are things that we can talk about at the presentation during the Q&A session. So I'm going to give an overview of what sponsorships is so you can have an idea, so you know how to approach sponsors effectively. We're going to also cover how to approach sponsors, like when is the time? When do you approach sponsors? How much money should you ask for? How do we communicate these things? And then the third thing that we are going to cover is how you sell your event or your mission to sponsors. Like, yes, sell it. Like, what do we tell them in a sponsorship proposal? Basically, that's what you're doing, okay? So those are the three things: understanding sponsorship, knowing how to communicate with sponsors, and how to sell your event to sponsors. And don't tell me selling is a bad word, because people are trying to get away from it and saying, you know, I'm a servant leader. Yes, you are a servant leader. I'm a servant leader. There's a lot of servant leaders out there, but we're still selling something at the end of the day when we look at it. It doesn't have to be slimy. We just have to showcase the value that we have to offer to our partner, to our sponsor partner. So that's it. I look forward to seeing you September 20th. So once we go over those three things, we will have a live Q&A. Bring your questions. Allow your mission to grow and pivot so that you can help more people. If I were to tell you my stories, the thing that I've been through, like, I really appreciate programs that are out there that help people who are homeless, people who need food, people who need equipment, people who need so many things, you know, mental health is so many things, dealing with elderly, so many things out there. And guess what? You are doing the work. The nonprofits are putting in the work, as well as the for-profits. I'm not going to, in case the for-profits watching, I don't want them to think that, you know, I'm leaving them out. I'm not. I'm just saying that nonprofits are also doing the work, and I want to help you learn about sponsorship. I want to help you, if you're ready and willing to help yourself, and put you straight about what nonprofit, how sponsorship works with nonprofits, and how to approach corporations, brands, so that you can get the funding for your mission, for your event. So join us September 20th. Go to robertavigilance.com, look for sponsorship, nonprofit or nonprofit sponsorship. Look for the nonprofit, click on it, and register. And we will then, once we receive your registration, we will then send you a link to attend on September 20th. The link is a Zoom link. So see you on Sunday, September 20th. Take care.